slows down the aging process and improves immunity to diseases. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, and transform lives.
Having darshan even a glimpse brings lasting transformations in us, and cleansing lifetimes of karma also happens. And the superconscious breakthrough, like hitting the reset button on a being when you experience BHAVASAMADHI darshan.
And during the BHAVASAMADHI darshan, our neurons mirror that of the avatar. The mirror neurons activate and process all the observed moments of information of the avatar just by seeing. That is, our entire body silently and without movement recreates what is happening distances far away, experiences superconscious energy radiated by the avatars.
Akashic readings is not prediction. It is reading from the cosmic archives. There is no such thing as past, present, and future, and beyond space, creation, and destruction that happen simultaneously. In dimension of times, that's the past, present, and future. But in Akashic records, there's no past, present, and future. There is only happening, happened, and yet to happen.
Now we'll be looking into a small introduction on who exactly the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is a reviver of Kailasa, a macrocosmic, ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is a 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva as per Hinduism, recognized by his preceders who are enlightened masters and adepts. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has made the science of power manifestation, yoga, and temple-based universities as lifestyles for humanity.
He is also ordained as the 233rd Guru Mahasanidhanam, Pontiff of Kanchi Kailasa Sarvajnapeetham Tonde Mandala Matilam, the incumbent emperor of Suryavamsha Surani Sam. This is the present 293rd Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam, the Pontiff of Kailasa Sonada Shamala Peeta Sarvajnapeetham, and the ancient apex body of Hinduism. He is the present 23rd Guru Mahasanidhanam of Dharma Mukti Svargaparam Adhinas, elected as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by a congregation of over 1,000 leaders on us. So you can keep going on about the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Now we'll be moving on to the next segment, and that is a demonstration of the extraordinary powers.
So we'll be looking into a small introduction right after a short break.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Audio.
And now we'll be looking at the manifestation of extraordinary Shaktis. We have the Balasins, the Nithyananda Yogis who are eagerly waiting to demonstrate this power, all these powers that we are going to be manifesting today. And before that, let us look at a short introduction on what exactly is this power manifestation. What are these Shaktis? And understand into today's BHAVASAMADHI darshan, all of us will be receiving the initiation of the third eye awakening and various other powers with the blessing and grace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. We will be manifesting the third eye blindfold reading. For all of you who do not know what the third eye is, the third eye is the cosmic browsing center located between brows, which upon initiation, one can effortlessly express powers and see through the third eye, just as you would with your two eyes. We will also be manifesting the power of scanning the thought current, and both of which will be demonstrated by the Balasins and Nithyananda Yogis today.
And now we'll be moving on to what are Shaktis? What are these powers that we are talking about? In the Veda Agamas, the source scriptures of Hinduism, Paramashiva reveals in elaborate detail that every human being is hardwired to be able to manifest 460 plus extraordinary Shaktis of Paramashiva himself. And manifesting these powers are described as system, method, and science for human beings to explore the various possibilities and powers and have access to various states of consciousness. Understand, when you start manifesting these powers, you start getting confidence, you start understanding and working your way up to the cognition that you are God, you are Paramashiva. And Shakti is also manifest from the fundamental cognition that you are divine. Now we'll be moving forward with what are Shaktis and what are Siddhis and the difference between them. Shakti is expressed in the space of enlightenment. Shakti is expressed from the space of enlightenment as a side effect of feeling connection with the divine and high intensity with the Guru. And Shakti is the source of enlightenment.
Whereas Siddhis are powers that manifest from tapas or penance for enlightenment, and Siddhis are only on the path of enlightenment.
The Shaktis of Paramashiva manifest through ordinary human beings in an extraordinary way after initiation from the avatar, and Shaktis are permanent, they remain permanent.
Whereas Siddhis are not permanent and they may divert you from enlightenment.
Now, a little bit about who is the source of all, who is Paramashiva. Paramashiva is the primordial divinity in Hinduism, the ultimate reality and cause which is self-effulgent, Swayam Prakasha, all-pervading, unchanging beyond time, space, form, and causality. As a fundamental base of Vyakta, the unmanifest, and Vyakta, the manifest existence, he performs the Panchakritya or 5 cosmic acts of Shrishti, creation, Sthiti, sovereign rulership and maintenance, Samhara, rejuvenation, Prabhava, pulling out of the illusion, Anugraha, liberating the grace for all living entities.
Now we'll be looking into who exactly is the living avatar of Paramashiva, the supreme fount of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, as the 1008th living incarnation and representative of Paramashiva, and the reviver of Kailasa, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilization and nation, the great cosmic godless Hindu nation. Ever since the beginning of civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been the cradle of enlightened beings and highly advanced sciences. It was where the science of enlightenment and powers was lived and taught as a lifestyle. For the first time in modern days, the supreme fount of Hinduism is reviving these yogic sciences and transferring it to the world at a record-breaking, never accomplished before. And just like that, all of you will be receiving that very initiation today to be able to manifest these extraordinary powers.
Now, where did these powers come from? How did Swamiji, how is he able to manifest his powers and at the same time initiate people into these extraordinary 460 plus powers, right? So understand, Swamiji's gurus have been initiating him when he was very young. So the knowledge and science of these manifesting Shaktis are passed down from one generation to the next with Diksha by the enlightened gurus. The supreme part of Hinduism, being recognized as an incarnation at a very young age, was trained and taught these sciences to revive the initiation and knowledge repositories for billions to manifest science of power manifestation from the disciplines of Vedanta, Tantra, Sri Vidya, Yoga, Yogic powers, Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, science of Aushadha, Advaita, and Bhakti Yoga, Paramashiva Jnana and Paramashiva Vijnana. So I bet most of you will be wondering, how do we actually awaken these Shaktis in us, right? Yes, so we'll be looking more into that. So understand, the core cognition that you have to operate from is you are Paramashiva and you are God, and you will be able to manifest the powers, and they are already there in your DNA. But another important core cognition that should be operating from and understanding these Shaktis are this. Every ultimate truth, jnana, mapped in pure consciousness, prajna, manifests as possibility and power of every being, prajnana. When you start contemplating on this truth revealed by the supreme point of Hinduism, understand, you start getting so many different clicks. You'll be able to resonate with so many different powerful cognitions Swami has previously given. And just with that establishment of cognitions in you, you will be able to manifest all the 463 plus powers very effortlessly.
And with that being said, you will now be looking at what exactly makes us manifest these extraordinary powers.
Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word, or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarvasamapi Dikshanam muktihi phalamakhanditam avirodhat bhavantyeva prasangyastu bhuktayah. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership and well-being happen. And in Rudrayamala Tantra, Shiva says, Devi Diksha Vihinasya na siddhihi na cha sadgatihi tasmat sarva prayatnena guruna dikshito bhavet. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved that the process of initiation floods the brain with energy. This is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows from the thalamus to the cortex, it sets up a powerful energy loop within the brain, which awakens the latent non-mechanical parts which we have never used before. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, transform our lives, bliss and fulfillment. Initiation creates high awareness, visualization, creativity. It also slows the aging process and improves the immune system. Kundalini awakening, healing experience, levitation, teleportation, materialization. Experience the power of initiation through a range of exclusive programs conducted at the ashram. Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, Birdi, Bengaluru. Contact 97.
Yes. And that would have probably answered all the questions on how exactly we're able to manifest these powers. Now we'll be moving on to the pramanas, the pramanas, the authentic evidences of these power manifestation and all the other great sciences. The science of power manifestation is authenticated through our four aspects of evidences or pramanas. First is the Shastra Pramana. Shastra Pramana. Sorry for the technical glitch. Sorry for the technical glitch.
We apologize for the technical glitch. Now we are going to be moving on to the four pramanas to authenticate the entire manifestation of powers. We'll be starting off with the Shastra Pramana, which is the eternal, unchangeable truths revealed in the source scriptures. Then is the Apta Pramana, which is the experience and results of our Aptas or authorities of Hinduism, the Vedic rishis and scientists who time tested and verified the sciences. The next is the Atma Pramana, which is the personal account of this millennium's avatar experience of power manifestation. And then finally, the last one is the Pratyaksha Pramana, which is the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. With this, we'll be moving on to what exactly are the Veda Agamas, because this is where we get the Shastra Pramana from. The Vedas are the ultimate superior authority for Hindus Vedas are pure science, where the ultimate truths are explained. Agamas are the scriptures where the applied technologies, applied sciences is expanded. Veda and Agamas, the Veda Agamas are given the status of Shruti as they are directly revealed by Paramashiva. They are the ultimate, eternal, unchangeable truths. A reference cited from these is a Shastra or the source scriptures is called the Shastra Pramana. With this, we request all of you to get ready to witness this amazing power manifestation of third eye reading, which will be demonstrating first for all of you. And just before that, we will start off with the Shastra Pramana for this power, which is a scriptural reference to manifest the power of third eye. And the Shastra Pramana goes, Kapalantar Manonyasa Tishtan Milita Lochanaha Kramena Manaso Dhadyat Lakshaye Lakshamuttamam. And translation goes, by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown, center, and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession, by that stability of the mind and inner space, through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal, Lakshya, by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source, Paramashiva.
The next we'll be seeing the Apta Pramana, where Krishna initiated Arjuna into third eye during the Mahabharata war. And the Apta Pramana goes, Natu mam shakyase drishtum anainaiva swachakshushaha divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashyame yogamaishvaram. And Bhagavan Krishna says to Arjuna, but you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours. Therefore, I grant you divine third eye. Behold my cosmic opulence.
In the Hindu Purana, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye to behold Krishna's Vishwarupa Darshan, the vision of his cosmic form. The 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, which contains the description of Bhagavan Krishna's cosmic form, is completely narrated by Arjuna as he sees Bhagavan Krishna through the third eye.
Inside and outside broke. The first experience is that I was able to see everything around me, above me, the whole 360 degree, 10 direction, below me, everything. I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel, experience. I felt that the skin of the stone on rock on which I was sitting and the skin of this body both carry me equally. In both I exist equally. The setting sun, rising moon, the whole Arunachala hill, all the plants, bush, shrubs, trees, everything just became so alive. The idea, something is inside.
So beautiful. Swami's full sharing of his Atma Pramana. Now we'll be moving on to Pratyaksha Pramana, the empirical evidence and observation of the scientific experimentation that has happened. Here you can see Swamiji going through the experiment where they did the positron emission tomography, and the activities and the experiment stated when doing daily activities, high activity is measured in the brain where the third eye is located. And when in deep samadhi state, only third eye region is active and almost 90% of the rest of the brain is at peace. So these are the scientific evidences when they measured the third eye.
Sakshi Pramana, which is the experience and results of the extraordinary manifestation happening to the initiated disciples of the Supreme Lord of Hinduism, which is going to be all of you who are watching today. You will be this witness to this. You will be the Sakshi Pramana as you see this power. And with that, we are going to be moving on to witness the live Sakshi Pramana, the demonstration of the power of third eye with the Balasins and the Nithyananda Yogis. We have Ma Yoga Prana and Ma Viraja waiting eagerly to demonstrate the power of third eye. So we request all the viewers to go ahead and leave a comment down below on Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel, as Ma Viraja will be reading from that channel. If you are skeptical, if you have any issues, you can go ahead and type your own, you can leave your own comment there. So you will know the authenticity of this power manifestation. And right before we move on to that, we will be now getting into a short break.
What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasa, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world.
Yes. Let us now witness the extraordinary demonstration of the power of third eye being manifested by the balasins of the Nithyananda Gurukul. Along with me, I have Manati Virajananda, who will be manifesting the power of third eye. She's 16 years old. She's been in the Nithyananda Gurukul for past 7 years, and she is going to be manifesting this extraordinary power. And as all of you can see, I have the medically tested eye band with me. In front is a complete opaque sheet, and behind is a thick sponge where the eyes can completely fit inside, and there's no possible way for light entry. You can see that even under there is no space for light to enter, and there's a strap which will comfortably strap the eye band to the balasin's head. So this is the eye band I'll be placing, and to make it even more authentic, I will be unstrapping the eye band in front of your eyes and placing it on Mavirija's eyes in front of all of you. And she will not be moving her hands anywhere near her face. To make it more authentic, she will not be moving it anywhere near her nose, face, eyes, lips, nothing. She will not be touching the eye band. If there's any adjustments, if she feels uncomfortable and if there's any adjustments which have to be done, she will be requesting me to do it. Yes, Ma Virija, are you comfortable? Yeah. Yes. Yes. So, as all of you can see, Mavirija's eyes are completely covered. And now all of you can post your comments, and you can post anything you want in the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel. And you can put, if you feel that this power is not real, if you feel that this power is not authentic, if you feel it's a magic or something, you yourself can post any comment. You can post letters, emojis, words, numbers, shapes. You can post anything you want. You can post medical terms, scientific terms, and Mahaviraja will be reading it out live for all of you to see.
I would like to request my yoga prana to tighten the eyeband.
Yes. Is this tight now?
Yeah.
You can start reading.
Before I start reading the comment sections, I would like to show all of you that the eyeband, the sponge which is being put on the eyeband, is completely stuck to my face. So I'll turn to my right, left, up, down, and all around, and all around.
Yes. Yes. So you can see that this power is now more authenticated because Mahaviraja has shown all around, and you can see that the eyes. Yes, Mahaviraja, you can go ahead
And
and
also
start
to
reading.
make it even more foolproof in that I have no any type of wires around me or on me. Like you can see, like on my like I request my yoga prana to touch and say whether any type of wire is there on myself or not.
Yeah. So you can turn to the left. So you can see there's no wires. There's nothing around her. There's it's just the eye band and her. Nothing else. Yes.
So the latest comment which is posted in Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel is by Melissa Cook, has posted Nithyanandama and a Namaskar emoji. Yes, Nithyanandama, I welcome you to this segment of Devi Parashakti's Akashic reading, where you can witness and experience the powers of Paramashivoham being manifested. Yes, Shanti Rajamanikam has posted a lovely emoji, a Namaskar emoji, a lovely emoji, and a 100 emoji. Yeah, like when you type the word 100, like if you want to paste in a sticker format, how it comes out. Yeah. And the latest comment is posted by Seeing Goodrich, is posted Nithyananda from Seattle. Yes, Nithyananda Maya, and Nithyananda from Adi Kailash, Nithyananda Sarvatma Peetam. And Tiana Hudson is posted Grand Rising. And before that, Shanti Rajamanikam was posted Nithyananda Ma, a lovely emoji, Namaskar emoji, and a lovely emoji. Yes. So this is the comments which is there in Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda YouTube channel.
I request all of you to continue posting as Mahaviraja is eagerly waiting. As you post your comments, she will just continue reading it out rapid fire. She will not even stop. She will continue reading out. So all of you can just continue posting emojis, shapes, numbers, letters, words, anything in the comment section, and Mahaviraja will continue reading it in front of all of your eyes with her eyes blindfolded. Yes, Mahaviraja, you can go ahead.
Shanti Rajamanikam was posted wow, and hands like that. Like, looks like a hype emoji or a blessing emoji. And again, Shanti Rajamanikam was posted thank you, Ma. Like she has written TQ space Ma. Tiana Hudson was posted awesome.
Yes, Mahaviraja, read the next comment.
Tiana Hudson was posted awesome.
Yes, amazing. So amazing how she's able to read with her eyes blindfolded. Yes, there's another comment also posted.
Tiana Hudson has posted, where will I start getting downloaded for my third eye? Actually, Ma, the initiation is already done on you because been watching us. You've been watching Devi Parashakti's Akashic for like I don't know how much of a time you watched, but you already have the initiation. The Diksha is already given to you. It's just that you just need to sit and manifest it. That's all. One step for you. There's just that one step where you sit and manifest the powers. Like how Swamiji always says that when you take one step towards the Guru takes 1,000 steps for you to manifest what you want. The same way, you sit and you actually decide that you want to start manifesting this power. Until then, whatever priorities I have in my life, you'll postpone it. I'm not saying you to not do it at work, but keep this as a first priority because you really have, once you really have the intention like our Buddha, when he really want to taste that enlightenment experience inside himself, and like at first he was living with few sadhus and sannyasis, but even after he gave up them, also he sat alone and he decided until unless I experience enlightenment, I won't do anything. He didn't open his eyes for months, and at last on the day of Buddha Purnima, he became enlightened. He touched enlightenment. The same thing for Swamiji also.